since Wednesday. We're doing a hit of a few things that have happened. Let's start with last night. The heavyweight tour continues.
Much anticipated.
Matt Rempe, throwdown, took a trip to Toronto.
After the hit.
Big hit, which we will get to, and that was a massive hit. But let's start with, everyone was wondering, would he and Reeves drop the gloves? Well, wonder no more. These guys went at it, and this... Listen, I've never seen Ryan Reeves look so small in my life.
I know, yeah, he does look tiny. Looks like they shrunk him.
He looks like mini-me.
But, I mean, that game had everything last night. Great comeback by the Leafs. I mean, it was a spirited bout here. And Rempe turned him down earlier in the game, but after running Lyubushkin, and Lyubushkin ended up leaving, he had to finally answer the bell. What I thought was funny, too, is Rempe ended up turning to Lavi saying, like, hey, coach, is it okay if I go? And he gave him the nod. So it was great. They ended up tying it up, and then Leafs went it in a shootout. So just, it had everything, and I feel like Rempe has really revived the heavyweight division in the NHL.
I don't know if I want to see him fighting anymore. He's fought all the tough guys. Delorier, Olivier,
Isn't that what all the tough guys have done?
Yeah, but he's 21 years old, though. He's a young kid. That's what I don't like. He's such a young kid. He's going to be a monster in 3 or 4 years, just like I was talking about Quentin Byfield when he gets that old man strength. But it was a heads-up fight by Reeves. We're just talking off camera how he would counter. You got a guy that kind of reach. He'd wait for Rempe to throw, and then he'd counter right away. Felt like I was watching Mike Tyson fight against some of the old guys he fought against.
That might have been Reeves' best boxing moment from his experience and the training that he does, and because he had to avoid a couple of haymakers over top. Boy, and did he was quick as a cat getting down. And,
Well, what I like about it is that one ended up happening organically, right? This is after the Lyubushkin hit, and I like how originally he said no to Reeves, knowing that he could possibly beat him up, but he also then answered the bell.
And this is that hit,
right? So some people say, well, for a clean hit, why do you have to answer the bell? Well, to me, that's more of taking a run at a player, right?
Cross ice, right?
Yeah, like. Some people might deem that a bit of a charge. Did leave his feet a little bit, but from an old school mentality, I'm okay with that hit, but I'm also okay that he had to answer the bell to the other team's tough guy, and that's what I view as old school hockey, and that's how I love it.
Is it confusing to dissect a hit like that because he's so big? He definitely lunged upwards, and then he does hit him right in the head. I mean, are we missing something here? Are we missing a charge? Are we missing a...
You think it was a head? I thought it went shoulders, then head.
And head definitely went into the boards.
Yes.
And listen, his upper body injury, it stings because this is the guy
he got
just
went for a big fella, too.
Just went out and traded for it, and he comes in, and then he gets run, so people are going to be angry. But to me, it was the distance traveled, right? He had his sight set, he targeted him, and he went and he hit him, and...
So I hear what you're saying, and a lot of fans are also saying that online. For me, the reason I'm okay with it is there was no one that he was in a puck battle with. Lyubushkin was his check. So the minute that Lyubushkin picks up the puck and he looks up north, like
you're F1.
You're F1. You got to go in there and you got to skate hard and you need to make an impact. And like I said, it is a borderline hit. If he ended up getting a game suspension today from the league, maybe I wouldn't have been surprised. But as a Leafs jock sniffer, I'm okay with the fact that he remained in the game. I would have liked to have seen a penalty, but he answered the bell, and that's why I'm okay. Let's let
Jazz is telling me no discipline. No discipline.
So I'm okay with that. It sucks that Lyubushkin's out, but I don't think that warranted a suspension. I think that he was F1 on the forecheck. Yes, there was a lot of difference just this traveled, but it's not like he came off another check in order to catch him blindsided.
What was worse, that hit or Jazz's hit on you when he jumped on your back?
Well, Jazz is a scumbag Flyers fan, and of course that's what they do.
It was the flying squirrel.
Of course, Jazz is. And you should be hearing from the league.
Jazz is a wrecking ball. You don't mess with him.
You stay back there, Jazz, where you belong, in your cage.